The Los Angeles Lakers faced off against the Washington Wizards on Tuesday night, January 21st, in a matchup that was anticipated as a must-win for the Lakers. With the Wizards struggling at the bottom of the NBA standings, this game presented a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to solidify their position in the playoff race. The final score reflected their dominance, 111-88, with the game taking place at Crypto Arena in Los Angeles. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. The game began with an unexpectedly sluggish pace. Fans in attendance were eager for action, but the first 2 minutes ticked by without any scoring from either team. This lack of early offense set a tense atmosphere as both teams appeared to be feeling the pressure. The visiting Wizards managed to break the ice first, taking an early lead that lasted for a mere 2 minutes before Anthony Davis helped the Lakers take control. Despite this shift, the first quarter ended with only a 6-point lead for the Lakers, highlighting that while they were favored to win, they would need to step up their game to secure a comfortable victory. The Wizards, despite their poor record, showcased resilience and determination on both ends of the court. As the second quarter unfolded, it became clear that the Lakers were ready to take control. Their defense tightened significantly, with Davis and Dorian Finney-Smith playing pivotal roles in disrupting Washington's offensive flow. The Lakers' defensive strategy seemed to frustrate the Wizards, forcing them into difficult shots and turnovers. Austin Reaves emerged as a key player during this stretch. His ability to penetrate the defense and create scoring opportunities not only helped extend the lead, but also energized his teammates. By halftime, the Lakers had established a 10-point advantage, reflecting their improved performance and strategic adjustments made during the second quarter. Coming out of halftime, the Lakers maintained their momentum. They continued to apply pressure on both ends of the court, quickly expanding their lead to as much as 18 points. The crowd at Crypto Arena was electric, rallying behind their team as they showcased a blend of solid defense and efficient offense. However, as is often seen in basketball games, momentum can shift rapidly. In the final minutes of the third quarter, defensive lapses began to creep into the Lakers' game plan. The Wizards capitalized on these mistakes, led by rookie sensation Bilal Coulibaly, who scored 10 consecutive points and brought Washington back within striking distance. This run served as a reminder that no lead is safe in professional basketball. As they entered the fourth quarter, it was clear that adjustments needed to be made if the Lakers wanted to secure their victory without further drama. The coaching staff emphasized defensive intensity during timeouts, and players like Davis and Finney-Smith responded admirably. They returned to form defensively, forcing several turnovers from the Wizards and converting those opportunities into points. The Lakers' ability to capitalize on these turnovers was crucial in re-establishing their lead. As they extended their advantage once again, it became evident that they were determined not to let this game slip away. The combination of strong rebounding from Davis and smart ball movement on offense allowed Los Angeles to regain control and maintain their lead until the final buzzer sounded. One of the standout performances of the night came from Anthony Davis. Starting off uncertain about his playing status earlier in the day due to minor health concerns, he proved his worth on both ends of the court. Davis finished with an impressive double-double, 29 points and 16 rebounds. His contributions didn't stop there. He also dished out 5 assists while blocking 4 shots and recording 1 steal. Davis's ability to dominate in critical moments not only helped secure the win, but also showcased his importance to the team's success moving forward. His performance was a testament to his skill level and determination, especially given that he had been dealing with various injuries throughout previous seasons. In addition to Davis's stellar performance, LeBron James added another remarkable achievement to his illustrious career during this game. While playing in his 22nd NBA season, a feat that speaks volumes about his longevity and dedication, James reached yet another milestone by surpassing Scottie Pippen for career steals after making a timely steal during the first half. This milestone placed him 7th on the all-time steals list in NBA history, a significant accomplishment for any player but particularly noteworthy for someone known primarily for his scoring and playmaking abilities rather than defensive prowess. LeBron also had an outstanding performance overall, finishing with a triple-double, 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 13 assists. His ability to contribute across multiple facets of the game continues to impress fans and analysts alike. In addition to his offensive contributions, he recorded 2 steals and 1 block over 35 minutes on the court, demonstrating that even at age 39, he remains a formidable force in every aspect of basketball. The Lakers' victory over the Wizards was more than just another win. It was a statement about their potential as they moved deeper into the season. With Anthony Davis leading by example and LeBron James continuing to break records while performing at an elite level, Los Angeles looks poised for a strong playoff push. As they reflect on this game, both players will undoubtedly recognize that consistency will be key as they navigate through tougher matchups ahead. For now, however, fans can celebrate this decisive win while looking forward to what lies ahead for this talented Lakers squad. LeBron James has subtly criticized the Los Angeles Lakers general manager, Rob Pelinka, in light of the team's recent performances. While he did not directly name Pelinka, his comments during a post-game interview suggested that there are significant issues within the organization, and he implied that the executive may bear some responsibility for the current state of the team. Following the Lakers' disappointing loss to the Los Angeles Clippers on Sunday, January 19th, where they trailed for the entirety of the game, Jovan Buha from The Athletic posed a critical question to James. He asked whether the Lakers had any margin for error in their pursuit of success this season. In his response, James addressed the construction of the team's roster, stating, "No. This is how the team was built. We don't have much room for mistakes. It's tough to play at a high level every night, but we have no choice. This is how the roster is set up, and we need to play almost perfect basketball." This statement can be interpreted as a veiled critique of Pelinka and the decisions made by the front office regarding player acquisitions and overall team strategy. LeBron's comments reflect his frustration with the current roster makeup and suggest that he feels the team is not adequately equipped to compete at the highest level consistently. In addition to his remarks about roster construction, LeBron also emphasized that both he and Anthony Davis are required to log significant minutes each game. This reliance on their star players to carry a heavy load raises concerns about fatigue and injury risks as the season progresses. James highlighted that while they are expected to perform at an elite level night after night, this expectation comes with its challenges, especially given the team's current limitations. Pelinka now faces a critical juncture as he has an opportunity to address these roster issues before the NBA trade deadline on February 6th. The Lakers are in need of reinforcements, particularly a point guard who can effectively distribute the ball and facilitate the offense. Additionally, acquiring a solid center would help bolster their front-court presence and provide more options on both ends of the floor. Unfortunately for the Lakers, navigating the trade market has proven challenging so far this season. Many teams are hesitant to part with key players, and finding suitable trade partners has been difficult. Despite these challenges, Pelinka did manage to secure a deal for Dorian Finney-Smith prior to LeBron's comments, which indicates that he is actively seeking ways to improve the roster. As it stands, the Lakers hold a record of 22 wins and 18 losses this season, placing them 6th in the Western Conference standings. This position grants them the last direct playoff spot. However, they find themselves in a competitive race with several other teams vying for playoff contention. Currently, 6 teams are battling for this coveted position, making every game crucial as they aim for postseason success. Rival teams like the Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, and Sacramento Kings are also expected to make strategic moves before the trade deadline in order to strengthen their rosters. The competitive nature of these teams adds additional pressure on Pelinka and the Lakers front office to act decisively in order to remain relevant in a crowded playoff race. The implications of LeBron's comments extend beyond just his relationship with Pelinka. They also highlight broader concerns about team chemistry and cohesion moving forward. If star players feel unsupported by management or if they believe that their championship aspirations are compromised by poor roster decisions, it can lead to discontent within the locker room. Moreover, LeBron's candidness reflects his desire for accountability within the organization. As one of the league's premier players and a veteran leader on this team, he understands what it takes to win championships. His expectations are high not only for himself but also for those around him, both teammates and management alike. In light of all these factors, it will be interesting to see how Pelinka responds in the coming weeks. Will he make bold moves to address LeBron's concerns? Or will he opt for a more conservative approach? The decisions made leading up to February 6th could significantly impact not only this season but also shape the future of the franchise. In conclusion, LeBron James' subtle critique of Rob Pelinka underscores a critical moment for both player and management as they navigate through a challenging season. With expectations high and competition fierce in the Western Conference, it is essential for everyone involved, from players to executives, to align their efforts toward achieving success. The upcoming trade deadline presents an opportunity for change. How effectively Pelinka capitalizes on it could determine not only their playoff fate this year but also set the tone for future seasons in Los Angeles. As fans continue to rally behind their team during this pivotal time, There remains hope that with strategic adjustments and renewed focus on teamwork, the Lakers can turn their season around and contend for another championship title. The Los Angeles Lakers are actively considering a significant trade that could potentially bring a former NBA champion to their roster, thereby enhancing their chances in the current title race. As they strive to avoid falling into the play-in tournament in the fiercely competitive Western Conference, the Lakers are exploring various strategies to strengthen their team for a playoff push. Recently, the Lakers managed to secure a narrow 102-101 victory over the Brooklyn Nets, improving their record to 6-4 in their last 10 games. While a win is always welcome, this particular game raised several concerns about the team's overall performance. The Lakers faced a struggling Nets squad that has only managed 14 wins this season, which made the close scoreline all the more alarming. Austin Reeves had a standout performance, scoring a career-high 38 points, showcasing his potential as a key player for the team. LeBron James also contributed significantly with 29 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds, continuing to demonstrate why he remains one of the league's elite players. However, the absence of Anthony Davis and Dorian Finney-Smith was felt deeply during this game. Their lack of presence highlighted some glaring weaknesses in the Lakers' depth and overall roster construction. The bench unit managed to contribute only 12 points compared to Brooklyn's impressive 49 points from their reserves. This disparity not only underscores depth issues for the Lakers, but also indicates an urgent need for changes within the roster if they are serious about contending for a championship. In light of these challenges, a trade proposal has emerged via the SpotTrack trade machine that would see Bruce Brown joining the Lakers. The proposed deal would involve the Lakers sending Rui Hachimura, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Christian Wood, and a second-round draft pick in 2025 to the Toronto Raptors. This potential trade reflects a strategic move aimed at addressing some of the current weaknesses in the lineup. Bruce Brown has been recovering from right knee surgery and has only played 9 games this season, averaging 8.9 points in 18.2 minutes per game. Despite his limited appearances this year, his championship experience is viewed as an invaluable asset for a team like the Lakers that is aiming for another title run. During his time with the Denver Nuggets in the 2022-23 season, Brown averaged a career-high 11.5 points per game on an impressive shooting percentage of 48%. His performance in playoff situations further solidified his value. He increased his scoring to an average of 12 points per game while shooting an impressive 51% from the field. For the struggling Raptors, who currently have only 10 wins this season, this trade would provide them with a promising return that could help them rebuild for the future. Rui Hachimura may be having a down year but still averages 12.1 points and 5.2 rebounds per game at just 26 years old, making him a solid building block for Toronto's future endeavors. Jalen Hood-Schifino is only 21 years old and has not developed as quickly as anticipated with the Lakers. However, a fresh start with the Raptors could benefit him greatly as he seeks to find his footing in the league. Meanwhile, Christian Wood contributes an average of 6.9 points and 5.1 rebounds per game and could serve as a useful rotational player for Toronto if they choose to keep him. As February 6th approaches, the NBA trade deadline, it remains uncertain whether this proposal will gain traction or if other teams will enter discussions for Brown or other potential trades involving key players from both teams. The Lakers are under considerable pressure to make strategic moves that will not only improve their current standing but also position them as serious contenders for the championship title. Currently, with their record of 22 wins and 18 losses placing them 6th in the Western Conference standings, they occupy the last direct playoff spot available. However, they face fierce competition from several teams vying for playoff positioning. Rivals like the Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, and Sacramento Kings are also expected to make strategic moves before the trade deadline in order to strengthen their rosters and enhance their playoff prospects. The potential addition of Bruce Brown could significantly impact the Lakers' chances of success this season. His experience and skill set would complement LeBron James and Anthony Davis while addressing some of the depth issues that have plagued Los Angeles throughout this season. Brown's versatility allows him to play multiple positions effectively. As fans eagerly await developments leading up to the trade deadline, it is clear that any moves made by Pelinka and his team will be crucial in determining whether the Lakers can mount a serious challenge for another championship run this season. The pressure is on management to make smart decisions that will enhance team performance while also considering future implications for roster construction. In conclusion, as discussions around potential trades heat up, all eyes will be on how the Lakers navigate this critical period leading up to February 6th. The acquisition of experienced players like Bruce Brown could provide much-needed support as they aim for playoff success amidst a highly competitive landscape in the Western Conference. Ultimately, Whether or not this trade proposal comes to fruition will depend on various factors, including negotiations between teams, player performances leading up to the deadline, and how well each organization assesses its immediate needs versus long-term goals. For fans invested in this season's journey toward another championship title for Los Angeles, it will be fascinating to see how these dynamics unfold in real time as they watch their team make potentially pivotal decisions that could shape their future trajectory in both this season and beyond.